Welcome back to GH Always channel. Today we will learn about the intriguing developments in the world of Port Charles, where power plays and dangerous alliances continue to shape the landscape of our beloved characters' lives. The Midnight Confrontation. In a heart-stopping moment during the March 17th episode, viewers witnessed a tense standoff between two of Port Charles's most formidable figures. The shadowy silhouette of Valentin was caught red-handed inside Sonny Corinthos' residence during the late hours, desperately searching for hidden documents and falsified passports he had concealed during his previous ownership of the property. The atmosphere crackled with tension as Sonny emerged from the darkness, weapon drawn, his expression a mixture of fury and calculated restraint. This confrontation represents more than just a simple breaking and entering scenario. It symbolizes the collision of two powerful forces in Port Charles, each man carrying his own complicated history and dangerous secrets. Valentin, always the strategist, found himself in an unusually vulnerable position, while Sonny, the unquestioned king of the Port Charles underworld, held all the cards in this particular game of chance. A desperate bargain. The following episode on March 18th revealed Valentin's survival instinct in full force. Facing Sonny's wrath and potentially lethal consequences, the Cassadine scion quickly pivoted to what he does best: negotiation through leverage. With his back against the wall and Sonny's gun trained on him, Valentin offered the one thing that might spare his life: valuable intelligence. The weight of past betrayals. This offer comes with significant baggage. The history between these two men is complicated by Valentin's unconscionable actions last summer, when he orchestrated the tampering of Sonny's bipolar medication, a violation that struck at the very core of Sonny's being and autonomy. This wasn't merely a business conflict, but a deeply personal attack that left Sonny vulnerable and compromised his mental health. Such a transgression would typically warrant the severest consequences in Sonny's world of street justice. The information exchange. For Sonny to even consider letting Valentin walk away unscathed, the information offered would need to be extraordinarily valuable. And there is one burning question that has consumed Sonny's thoughts and fueled his rage. Who was responsible for the explosion at his penthouse? This act of violence didn't just destroy property. It nearly claimed the life of his son Michael, who suffered severe third-degree burns and has been fighting for survival. The Brennan Connection. The mysterious Jack Brennan presents one of Port Charles's most enigmatic figures, a man whose true motivations and allegiances remain shrouded in ambiguity. His character has displayed a remarkable duality since his arrival in late 2023, alternating between moments of apparent integrity and instances of calculated manipulation. A history of hostility. Brennan's initial approach to Carly Spencer was clearly strategic, an attempt to infiltrate Sonny's inner circle through one of his closest connections. This culminated in a violent confrontation at Bobby's establishment, resulting in Brennan's arrest and subsequent incarceration. During this period, suspicions swirled regarding his potential involvement with the shadowy Pikeman organization, though these connections were later attributed to Valentin's leadership. The WSB connection. What makes the penthouse explosion particularly intriguing is the sophisticated nature of the device used. Specifically identified as WSB, World Security Bureau technology. This specialized detail narrows the field of potential perpetrators significantly, pointing towards someone with access to high-level intelligence resources or connections. The recast factor. The character's trajectory took an interesting turn in February, with Chris McKenna stepping into the role. This transition coincided with subtle but noticeable shifts in Brennan's characterization, raising questions about his true agenda. Could his apparent rehabilitation following his prison release be merely another layer of deception in a long-term strategy to destroy Sonny Corinthos? The strategic implications. For Valentin, this moment represents a critical juncture. If he possesses information linking Brennan to the penthouse explosion, it could serve as his lifeline, a bargaining chip valuable enough to potentially neutralize Sonny's desire for vengeance over the medication tampering incident. Valentin's calculation. Valentin must carefully weigh what information to reveal and what to withhold. As a master strategist, he understands that partial disclosure might secure his immediate freedom while preserving leverage for future negotiations. However, if Sonny suspects he's being manipulated or provided with incomplete intelligence, the consequences could be dire. Sonny's dilemma. From Sonny's perspective, the decision is equally complex. His thirst for retribution against Valentin is powerful, but the opportunity to identify and eliminate the threat against his family might take precedence. This represents the eternal conflict at Sonny's core, balancing personal vendettas against pragmatic protection of his loved ones and territory. The broader canvas. This confrontation doesn't exist in isolation but reverberates throughout Port Charles's intricate web of alliances and enmities. The resolution of the standoff could reshape power dynamics across multiple factions. The future implications. If Brennan is indeed confirmed as the culprit behind the penthouse explosion, it would elevate him from peripheral threat to primary antagonist in Sonny's world. Conversely, if another party is implicated, it could introduce entirely new dimensions to the ongoing power struggles in Port Charles. As this drama continues to unfold, viewers are left wondering, will Valentin's silver tongue save him once again? Does he truly possess the information Sonny seeks? Or is this another calculated bluff? And perhaps most importantly, will the revelation of the penthouse bomber bring closure or merely ignite new conflicts in the volatile world of Port Charles? The answers await as we continue to follow these compelling characters through their dangerous dance of power, revenge, and survival.